everybody. Y'all come on in here. Oh my God, what is going on? How's everybody doing? Hi, Noah. Y'all, tomorrow's March 31st. What's going on, Noah King? How is it going? Tomorrow is the just the grand day of them all. It's my birthday tomorrow, y'all. It's been quite a weekend. I chilled. Y'all know I'm going through loss of one of my godmothers. Her funeral is coming up this Saturday. Oh man. So this weekend was reflecting and sleeping with a laundry. How y'all doing? Tomorrow's my birthday and I have errands to run. Can you believe it? Gotta get my tag, y'all. Gotta get in the missions done. Oh, it's gonna be something else. How y'all doing? Come on in here, hit that like button as you come in, and hit the phone. Okay, hit the phone. What is the Umar Geriatric Society up to? Why am I hearing that somebody got doxxed? Why is that happening? And they think that's okay. Somehow it's okay to dox somebody. Y'all, it's something else. Y'all hit the like button and then hit the phone. Cheryl's birthday tomorrow. We had a couple other people's birthdays within the last 2-3 days. Some of you all told me your birthdays are around the corner. Between like the 24th, 25th, the 27th, 29th, 30th, 30th tomorrow. Cheryl and I are birthday twins. Our birthday's tomorrow. I'm excited, you all. If you guys would like to support the channel, by all means, feel free. Hit up a super, cash app, however it's scrolling at the bottom. All proceeds will be going towards me getting a birthday meal tomorrow, okay? And dessert. Y'all have literally refrained from buying any seafood for days. You can't make this up. Oh, man. But tomorrow I'm going in. It's my birthday. I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all for your support. So many of you all reached out, especially my mom, Saint, and S-Files, and all of you all that emailed me. No reply. I got your email. I haven't read them all, but I see them up in here. Oh man. So y'all, it's been Francisca. What's going on? How you doing? All of you all, shout out to my mods, y'all. I have some fantastic mods. They all checked out on me and made sure I was okay. I'm okay. It's been up and down, you know. It's been up and down, but the funeral is this upcoming Saturday, so it's gonna be even more crazy. It's Easter weekend as well. And then the kids out for spring break next week. So no rest for the weary. But how are you all doing? Happy Monday. Yo, this is gonna be one of the 2 lives we're gonna do. We're doing a live this evening on Candace. My birthday's tomorrow, you dumb heifer. I'm going in on you, girl. I lit off a little steam. It's always fun to go off on Candace. We gotta start with this Umar thing. Who was doxxed? Why are people being doxxed? Because this is insane. That's madness. Why are people being doxxed? Oh, Jackson, how you doing? Hi. Francisca, hello. What's up with your email? My email? I think my email's good go, right? Lady Luck Club LLC at Yahoo. Did you try? I haven't checked emails, so I don't know if what the hell? I have not read through all my emails. I just see you guys sent emails through. I haven't read through all of them. So I've gotten quite a few. Oh man. S5 sent me something. Oh dear Lord. She said you can't make this shit up. Y'all, I gotta have a day just to read these emails. I did see a couple ones where someone got doxxed, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell is this? Why are people being doxxed? Y'all so crazy. Francisca, if you tried to send me something, just let me know. Resend it to me. Y'all, we got a couple of videos to check out. Y'all, Uncle Mo even went in on a video. What's going on? Can't even take a weekend off. You see? All this stuff happens. What's going on? Say, how you doing, honey? Francisca, shout out to my mods. Melinda, how you doing? Who else birthday up in here, you all? Hey, Lady Love, my girlfriend birthday was Saturday. Happy birthday to your girlfriend, Noah. Now we got to play the birthday song today and, of course, tomorrow. Because, yeah, we're going to play it tomorrow. Yeah, I got to get up and run errands and then come home. And then I'm going to do a live stream on, definitely on Candace. Because, Candace, you got to come, girl. Oh, my good Lord. Doc's Rim? Rim was Doc's. Why? Oh my God. Oh, y'all say hi to my mom in the chat. Oh, tomorrow's my birthday, y'all. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button and make sure you guys have subscribed to the Lady Luck Club. I thank God for all of you and I appreciate all of you all in your support. So we're going to be playing this birthday song today and tomorrow. We got so many birthdays. Cheryl's my birthday twin. Where you at, Cheryl? Melinda's shark. Nom, nom, nom. I know, right? What's going on, John? How you doing? Haywood, 12 people. Wow. 12 people? Haywood, where you at? Are you on the vertical or the horizontal stream, honey? You can't make this sound. Y'all hold on 1 second for me. Oh, we got happy early birthday. Mine was yesterday. Look here, we got to play that birthday song for real. Shout out to you. Is it Tashi? Thomas? Tashi? Oh, that's neat. Look at that. Melinda, mine are on spring break right now. There you go. Y'all, yeah, mine is next week. Noah's girlfriend was birthday was Saturday. Coco, Miss Coco's up in here. Her birthday was a couple weeks ago, right? Coco, a couple weeks ago. Y'all hit that like button as you come in. They keep bouncing back, child. Respect to you, honey. You a strong woman. I will be curled up in a ball and room somewhere with everything you got going on this weekend. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I just keep praying and I just thank you guys for your support here. And just one day at a time is all I can do. It's one day at a time, you all. But I thank you all so much for thinking of me and for the emails and for your thoughts and your prayers. Pray for my godmother's family, most of all, that they have peace and that this weekend go as it's supposed to go. And yeah, tomorrow's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. So we're gonna get to yeah, I don't even know how to put this. Like this is so crazy. Rim was docs. Lord have mercy. Sent presentations to you. Oh, you did. Okay. I got okay, I see it. Okay. I gotta go through that if you don't mind. I gotta read through it. And I have not had the chance to today. So I'm gonna get to it, Francisca, okay? Just bear with me. Let's see here. A turn tear or something. What the heck? Oh my God. What's going on, Black Anonymous? How you doing? Thank you so much, Coco. Yeah, tomorrow you all. What's going on, Caleb? All right, y'all. We got to start this off, right? With Coco. Coco put out a new video. It's something to lighten the mood up before we get to because Random University put out a new video. And then Uncle Mo went in for the first 5 minutes that I heard on this. Good Lord. Make sure you guys go check out and support Coco. Prince Ifa Day episode 3 is out. Paint Day. What I'm gonna do is let this, because this is a short video, it's like 2 minutes long. We're gonna kick this off with this, and I'm gonna let this play into the second with Random University, and then we're gonna go into Uncle Mo video because Uncle Mo is mad. Y'all, who done made you mad, Uncle Mo? Who did it? Y'all, it's so crazy. Shout out to all of you all. Thank you all so much for your support. Y'all ready to get to it? What y'all? People, it's unbelievable. What is doxing someone going to do when it comes to Umar? Like, how does that stop Umar? How is that supposed to stop Umar? Doxing is a form of trying to bring shame and humiliation and embarrassment to the victim. How does that do anything to address this stupid ass scam that Umar is perpetuating regarding this damn bando that will never open for a school? How does that stop that at all? Like, if Maryanne got caught up in a lie and she kept lying and kept doubling down on it, no one needed to interfere and invoke themselves into her dumb lie. What should have happened is, like what should happen with Umar and the conscious community. There's a word called accountability. You hold that person accountable. You don't sit and try to make excuses for them. Because look what happens when you try to do that and then you invoke yourself into that nonsense lie. You know, it's the buffoonery of it all for me. And then you get mad because you don't like the response that you're getting because you chose to invoke yourself into someone else's dumbass lie. Can I get an amen? And now you're upset that the internet is clapping back and saying, no, that person should be held accountable for lying and you should be held accountable for supporting the lie. So what you've done is you open yourself up when you start doxing people to having complaints filed against you. Possibly legal liability. Someone could sue you for that. And then what have you accomplished? All because you chose to support someone that lied. Make it make sense? It's got to be the dumbest thing ever. Yet here we are. These weird ass women still doing weird ass stuff. Y'all, okay. You can't make this up. And he out here, Umar's still out here talking about hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. And yet you got these weird ass women that sit here and make other content creators feel bad for saying the same thing. And we're not raising money for schools. No, we're not all meant to have a school. But yet, the accountability now shifts from Umar being the scam and the con artist that he is to someone making up a lie that they could not prove at all regarding anything. And now the focus is now on you doxing someone because reasons. Because you were never invited into a scenario or a situation to begin with. You know, this is an A and B conversation, see your way out sort of thing. And they just failed to see their way out. Now they want to be offended and upset because people are trying to hold Maryanne accountable for lying like hell. See, I can say a lot of things that needs to be said without even saying that person's name. I said it, how effective I can be and how insignificant I can render you. Doxing does what again? Other than break laws? That's a cybercrime. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Coco. Y'all, let's get to this.
It's E for Tune Day. Open in the school one day. FDMG is coming. Umar Johnson bumming. Donations keep running. Donors keep on funding. FDMG is coming. FDMG is coming.
Pizza and Pan-Africanism, my young brothers and sisters. Today I'm picking the color for these walls. Should it be peach cobbler orange, maybe grape soda purple, or hot dog mustard yellow? What color, kids? Should it be zesty lime green? Should we paint it Pyru red? What color, kids? You tell me.
All right, loyal donors. The color is hot dog mustard. And if you have given me money, then you can come and paint on paint day. Only loyal donors can paint. Only loyal donors can paint.
Steady now!
Got the reach. Coming through.
Mind the drips, dear.
Looking sunny in here already.
Rushing right along, looking sharp already.
Up we go and down we come.
Whoa, spinning tires.
Careful there, partner.
I'm good. just making design.
Bro, hit me with a little paint real quick. Let the people know we grinding.
You sure?
Yeah, right here.
All right.
Look at what we are doing. We are working hard to bring you a school.
Oh,
Mother, say something to the people. Progress is pain. African Power, family. It's your brother Jermaine Umar Showmake, live inside FDMG Academy. Y'all see we in here putting that sunshine on the walls. Tiff the Grift in the building. Tiff, say something to the people.
Say something? Oh, I say something. They told me this place was gonna be ready last year. I done painted this same wall 3 times because the roof still leak. And what a problem! I gotta bring my own wall.
her. Tell me, kids, how does it look?
printing for 2 days. It looks terrible.
That doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is that you
Hit the paper!
E for Day. Opening a school one. FDMG is coming. Umar Johnson bumming. Donations keep running. Donors keep on funding. FDMG is coming. FDMG is coming. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Akeem, and I am the founder, chairman, CEO.
Y'all, this is Random University now. I love his videos. It's got this artsy feel to it. But of course, he had to chime in on this latest fiasco of the dumb check thing that Maryanne concocted off the top of her head and somehow feels the need to continue to double down on. And now it's leading to people getting doxxed because she doesn't like being held accountable in words and blah, blah, blah. Never mind the cybercrime of it all. You know, it's illegal. You can't make this up.
President, Vice President, and the Dean of Random University. We offer a vast variety of courses, everything from psychology of the fake alpha male to cringe studies to pause 101. Now, if you're interested in joining this university, please call or text the number on the screen at 1555-RANDOM-U. Are you ready?
Welcome back. We have to talk about Maryanne Laurent. Again! Now, I've already made this video once, but it's been a few days. So I decided I was going to come back and do this again. Why not? You know, go ahead and give it another crack. But Maryanne apologized.
I beg your pardon?
And she came with receipt. Yeah, dead ass. She actually did that. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Let's go. You know, I heard Maryanne say that one time, and now that I think about it, she actually used the letter S. I'm positive she said, let's go. I'm not really sure what she was doing to try to get you hyped before the video, but she did do that. So let's go.
Good afternoon. Maryanne's here.
Who else is here?
Oh,
You're the one speaking into the camera. Maryanne, are you okay? I'm already needing to check on you.
I want to come today and talk to my channel members.
Maryanne really does need to learn the importance of plurals in the letter S, because it really sounds like she has one channel member.
I want to thank each and every one of you that stood by my side during my YouTube tribulation.
I mean, that's one thing to call it. But are we done yet? Are you sure you're not still turbulent? Are you sure you're sober?
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for your understanding. I also want to publicly...
Y'all, Random University. I love the sad music in the background. See, this is the beauty of content creators coming together in this community. You get to get everybody's perspective in their own unique, creative way. Shout out to all the fantastic content creators in the chat. To Kogo, to S-Files, everyone who has a channel. Mind Chaos Brew up in here. Shout out to all of you all. Alchemo TV, if he's listening. Listen, this is the beauty of having a strong YouTube community. Shout out to Rimrum. That's why it bothers me to hear he's been doxxed. All because she perpetuated this dumbass lie. Right is right, but wrong is wrong. It's so wrong, it's not even funny. But yet and still, though, they sit here and talk about people doxing them and they can't prove it because we're still waiting on that irrefutable evidence to prove someone committed a crime. You giving out someone's phone number for what? Make it make sense?
Apologize for the choices that I made at a time when I should have fall back and do what was right. I exercised poor judgment.
Yo, we've been called out.
She did it. She finally apologized. It's not so hard, is it? Just to say, I'm sorry.
I sincerely apologize for that. I should have let my integrity kick in. I should have let my better judgment, my faith kick in. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. I can't unwind, Father. Time's hand. I can't undo what
she said. Times. It's in there somewhere.
It's already been done. But I can reassure you, moving forward, what took place will never happen again.
It shouldn't happen in the first place. I mean, this is one of those things that was easily avoidable, Maryanne.
You guys have trusted me. You guys have tuned in and looked at me. You guys have been entertained by me.
You are correct about that. We have been highly entertained.
You guys have formed a bond with me, and I had a connection with my channel member.
Well, Maryanne, is it one person or not? You keep referring to like them. They are they a different category? I mean, what is this? Like, do they live an alternate lifestyle? Is it singular or plural? Member or members? I know you got the S in there somewhere.
When I made those t-shirts, it was mind-boggling the response that I got from each and every one of you.
Well, those must have been the last of the responses, because as I know, the comments are still turned off on your channel. They're still off.
Maryanne, what is cutting the comments off going to do, girl? Who do you think that's doing? Yeah, because I mean, you know, you're supposed to be rough and tough with your Afro puff. Hey, go on with your bad self. You're supposed to be rough and tough with that Afro puff. And you mean to tell me you cutting off comments? You know how many dumb comments I get in my videos between Umar and Candice? You know, two dumb cult leaders that should be together. I get a whole lot of dumb comments. It happens, Maryanne. You got to toughen up, girl. People are being doxxed because of your dumb lie. And you know that, right?
Why aren't you allowing anybody to engage? You apologize in this video, and you're not going to ever find out if anybody forgives you.
And I am sincerely remorseful what took place. That check that circulated on YouTube, I should have stepped in and did the right thing at the time when I had the opportunity to. I didn't. This is the check that should have circulated on YouTube.
Oh my God. She showed a real check. If you go up there and you look at that check, it definitely doesn't say this is not a check. Now, yeah, it's a copied print of it, but that's a legitimate check that she showed. Like from Dollar Bank to Maryanne Laurent for all that ridiculous amount of money from who we do not know.
I could care less.
That's where the mystery still lies. That part could still be whoever. That part is still like, we don't know if that's Dr. Umar. She ain't said. Hell, for all we know, it's Lennon Dishonor. Like, I'm not going to call Lennon actually Lennon Dishonor, but I know that's what Maryanne calls her, or him, excuse me. Lennon's doing good things over there. I'm not a Lennon hater. People keep thinking I hate Lennon Honor. Guys, why? Why would I hate this man? I don't know him. I have no beef with this dude. I just thought it was a little weird. He made like 18 billion hours of content on Dr. Umar. Y'all have got to drop this. I guess I could drop it too, but you know what? People keep bringing it up though.
But unfortunately, that isn't the check that's circulated on YouTube.
We all just want to know why. That's it.
Now, as we move forward, we put this behind us. And thank you for those of you that stood by me throughout this ordeal. There's content creator who took the liberty. They made their video. They were disrespectful, condescending, everything under the sun. But at that time, it was a time of confusion.
Maryanne, where the hell are you? Where are you making this dusty ass video? Who are speaking in the background? Who's over the intercom? It sounds like somebody speaking over a microphone. Like, well, where are you? You sound like you're at the back of a convention.
Oh yeah,
what are you serious?
Yeah, I think Random University being nice. No, that check was fake. It's not real. There's nothing to void out because it never made it to a bank. Like it was not cash. And the fact that she decided to black out the name of the account holder on the top of the check speaks volumes. Maryanne, it makes us believe that you opened an account to write a check to yourself. Now, that's not unheard of. It's just that if you cash it yourself, that means Umar did not give it to you. It still brings about the question of where the money come from. Maryanne, when you gonna pay my rent? If you guys would like to support the channel, please make sure you hit up the super in the Cash App. Scrolling at the bottom at $ Lady Luck Club LLC. Our proceeds will go towards my birthday meal tomorrow and dessert. You can't make this up.
Why do you record in such ridiculous locations? Why is there always background noise that is not manufactured by something artificial like technology? Why is it never edited in? I thought you were a movie maker.
It was a time we couldn't understand what was going on. I came numerous times to explain the story. Those who chose to understand it, that's fine.
I'm losing sight of the whole apology because where are you? Like now I feel like this apology ain't even genuine. Like who makes a public apology in public with people around? I mean, come on now. Like the whole thing about the public apology, like you weren't supposed to come out to those people. They don't know what you did out here on YouTube.
Oh, dear Lord, y'all. She took public apology to a whole new level. And she took it literally. She made a public apology. Think about this. She went into a public setting, sat down and recorded herself doing an apology in the public. It's not that she actually is apologizing for lying like hell. No, she did exactly what the actual title of the video says. It is her final public apology. Just an apology I'm rendering in the public, guy. Literally in the public, where people are around me. I couldn't do this in my house or in the car or around Patrick Bishop. Yeah. She could have went back to the police precinct and did it right next to Patrick Bishop so we can see if he actually knows her. Maryanne, we don't care if that person exists. We care if he actually knows you. And you never proven that. She could have stood right next to Patrick Bishop and said, I apologize for trying to fool you all with this fake check twice. For saying that, you know, I opened an account, cashed a check for 68 grand and then closed it. Yeah, be bold enough to say that next to somebody that's supposed to be a commissioned police officer. Maryanne, I dare you. Please take that fake check to the police station and show us. Seeing you hand over this check, show it to us in a live stream. I want you to pull that fake check out and give it to an actual commissioned police officer on live stream. Maryanne, do it. I dare you. Yeah, that would be something else. Maryanne, I'm just saying. We'll find out what happens. I already know what would happen. But I dare you. Take that actual fake check number 2 or number 1, whatever. Put it in the hands of a commissioned police officer and say, you were able to cash and clear these fake checks. Plural. Because it's more than one. I dare you to do it. And go live stream when you do it, girl. So we can all see what happens next. Make my day, girl.
You're supposed to just do it live, or you just make your public apology at home in your own comfortable setting. I mean, are you comfortable here? I'm starting to think you're like Dr. Umar. Every time you're recording, you're somewhere else other than a house. We've seen your home, or at least so we thought.
And those who chose not to, that's fine as well. I can't control what people understand or what they comprehend. But I can say I apologize to all that I have disappointed. I apologize to all that has placed their trust in me. And when the time that arrived for me to do something that was right, I didn't. I went.
Shout out to Cheryl, my birthday twin. How you doing, honey? You got a day planned tomorrow? I know I do. I got some errands to run, girl. Happy pre-birthday to you, honey. Happy birthday to those today. Noah's girlfriend. All of you all that are sharing a birthday in the month of March. Happy birthday, all of you guys. I got a busy day tomorrow, but we're going to make it happen, honey. All proceeds will go towards my birthday meal tomorrow. And dessert.
Along, I should have fell back, which I didn't. But I take full responsibility for that. And I can reassure you, moving forward, I will never allow anything like this to happen.
Good. But it might already be too late because your platform is already cratered.
But there is one channel that will not get a pass. There was one channel that he and his co-host in a third person were unbelievable. They dragged my deceased father in this. That's unacceptable, and that will not be tolerated.
And it should not be tolerated if it is true. But you have been known to bend the truth out here on the internet so far. Girl. Your word can't just be taken as gold anymore, Maryanne. Turn on those comments. Allow people to give some feedback. Maybe we'll start trusting you a little bit more then. But until then, I need a name of this podcast. You are out here naming Dr. Umar, Lynn, and Honor, and all these other people. Like, why you are not afraid to drop these names? Hell, you name dropped Debbie and apparently got her fired. Whoever the hell Debbie is she? Well, you know what? I'm starting to believe that Debbie might be real. Dollar Bank to check seems a little bit more legitimate. But damn, did you really get Debbie fired? You keep blaming everybody else for getting Debbie fired. It was you. Your fault that she got fired. Bringing all that noise and all that jargon and all that BS over to her job. If you didn't bring up that fake check over there on Lynn and Honor's channel, Debbie would still have a job. Debbie would still be making Debbie cakes. But guess what? No. Debbie's probably getting her cakes taken now for money because you decided to do that. Way to be selfish, Maryanne.
Channel member. My father was a man of integrity. My father was a kind, compassionate, and
oh no. Maryanne, why didn't you pay Debbie's rent or mortgage? You said she had like 4 or 5 kids. She a single parent. You supposed to be an activist. Why don't you help her pay her bills until she get another job? Maryanne, here's a thought. Why don't you give Debbie a job? You know, you big balling and all. You can build a wine cellar and cooler and all this other stuff, drinking Seagrams and wine and stuff in front of everybody. Why don't you give Debbie a job? Or just give her some money? Let's see how much of an activist you truly are.
Individual. I owed a lot to my parents who made me the individual that I am today. And to degrade my father's memory, no, that won't be tolerated. That won't be acceptable. My father came to America with $1 in his pocket. When he walked in the Bank of America to exchange that Haitian dollar to an American dollar, they gave him 20 cents. That was the value of the Haitian dollar at the time. He was at a foreign land, no family, no friend, in a foreign language. New York City is the financial heartbeat of the United States of America, one of the greatest countries in the world. My father, at the time of transition, living this world, going to his Heavenly Father, has obtained 3 buildings in New York. And at the time of transition, there was no mortgage on any of the buildings.
I just don't think this is the place to be having this deep, heartfelt confession. Talking about how important your father was to your life at this live convention. They're over there auctioning off horses and shit over there. I don't know what they are. What's going on in the background? Do you have like one of those little things in your hand over there? Are you trying to pawn off some items?
$3.5 million estate, Maryanne. So you're not that broke either. Who inherited his estate? Maryanne, I mean, you know, I don't know if you have siblings or not, but if your father had $3.5 million in his estate, even if it's in assets or, you know, property value, you can definitely liquidate that and sell that house. Pay what you owe to the courts. Help pay off some people's mortgage or rent. Help Debbie while she gets another job, because you claim that somehow the internet knew who this woman was, knew who to contact. And for us calling, I guess the internet, you know, calling, got her fired because reasons. Like, I didn't even know that could happen. Like, you can just call a bank and then you get one person fired. Never mind the fact that this so-called bank cashed a $68,600 fake check twice. Everybody should be fired. I mean, let's think about this for a second. Dollar Tree Bank cashed a fake check twice, according to Maryanne Laurent. And only one person lost their job. Think about it. When everyone should have lost their job. Who's the bank teller? The CEO should lose his job. Whoever that is. He let that happen twice. Because, you know, you presented 2 fake checks. One of them just a flat out mailer. It's not even a real check. Maryanne, you put this nonsense out here and you're mad at the internet calling you out for it. We want to focus on Umar being brought down for the scammer that he is the right way, so he can't get back up. And you came along with this nonsense and buffoonery. And then there's another one that's sitting here co-signing on this as opposed to holding you accountable. because they feel sorry for you because of reasons. And now someone's being doxxed. All because you lied like hell. It's all your fault, Maryanne. You brought this on yourself. And now you're afraid to turn on the comment section. That should be the least of your worries, girl.
Is this, storage wars? What are you, Maryanne? Like, really?
My father, at the time of transitioning from this world to his maker, had 2 private homes, and there was no mortgage on any of those homes. That's what you call building financial wealth for your offspring. My father was a kind, compassionate man. My father was the type, he would take the shirt off his back for an individual. You understand? My father sat with president. My father sat with congressmen. My father sat with many councilmen. My father is known in the Puerto Rican community for helping those with immigration issues. My father is known in the Haitian community in Brooklyn, New York, for helping those with immigration problems. My father was a man of faith. And for them to sit on their platform and degrade my father's memory, no, that will not be accepted. That will not be tolerated. Where I come from, that is lowball disrespectful, and that's a no-no.
Maryanne, that's everywhere. As far as I'm concerned, anywhere that you speak unfondly of the dead to those who are still living to their face, and if they still had actual feelings for those people, no, those are bad things and worthy of getting hands put on you. But I hope for your sake, Maryanne, that this is actually true, that whoever from whatever this podcast is actually said these terrible things. It's not nice if they did, but I really hope that is true, because your platform is falling apart. Like, if that's not true, then you will be at 3K very soon.
It upset me, and it was hurtful, and I can't wink at their ignorance. Now, out of the 3 of them, the third one, she made a public apology, and she made a private apology. I put her on pause. But those 2, no, you brought that energy. You talked about my father.
Ooh.
You understand? This is the energy, you coward.
Maryanne. I see coming here. Is it my ancestors? Says, hello, everyone. My first time commenting. Welcome. She has at least 2 houses. The one she calls her studio in Cleveland, and another in her marriage. Married name. These are public information. They are, Maryanne. Yeah, the property taxes and all that stuff on your homes. That's public information. And you talk about me not owning a home. You can't go to court and say, Your Honor, I don't have any money. I'm broke as hell. I can't pay this judgment off. Because you've been sued for reasons, I don't know, lying like hell, doxing, cyber crimes. I can keep going. You're getting information on people. I'm sorry, when is that voicemail going to drop? Of this young lady saying she couldn't pay her rent. When are you going to post that up again? See, what happened is, Maryanne, you ran up on the right people on the wrong day. Or maybe the right people on the right day, however. But you got caught. You lied like hell, and you got caught when people called you out, and then you tried to clap back. And I guess you thought you were being threatening by saying you had a voicemail and other information on people. No, you thought you were being threatening, girl. I told you, I'm still waiting on you to post that voicemail. You got 3.5 million. So, Maryanne, if you get sued, you understand that your estate can be named as a co-defendant. Maybe you don't know that. I'll leave that to her to find out the hard way. I'll let that be a surprise to her. But if it comes down to it, yeah, her estate, meaning whatever she's inherited as well, yeah, that could be named as a co-defendant. So you named individually, and Maryanne Laurent Vision Productions or whatever it is, and the LLC can be named as well as a co-defendant. In a lawsuit, Maryanne, it sure can be. Yes, it can. Look at God, ain't he good? Yeah, $3.5 million in multiple properties. Yeah, okay. Keep on saying you got information on people to dox somebody.
brain. The three of you are not half of human being that my father was. Do you understand? My father was a man of integrity, a man of faith. How dare you degrade my father's memory? How dare you? I'm going to tell you something. When you want to put my mouth in, my name in your mouth, when you want to talk,
Maryanne, you might really want to get that one together. Take your time. Pause before you really have to say pause.
talk about my father, coward behind Avatar, coward. Say your name. Say your name. That same energy you have on YouTube, bring it outside. Bring it outside.
Take it. Bring it. Meet me outside. I don't care what nobody says. This is epic on his own. Maryanne said, bring it outside. Girl, we've been waiting on you to come outside. Where you been? Maryanne, I'm still waiting. If you come outside and meet me, come with that voicemail and to tell me who sent you that information. Go all the way there if you're going to go there with me, helping. Come on outside, Maryanne. Make sure you wear your dukes and your FDMG shorts and boxer gloves.
Okay, you're a coward. You're a loser.
Okay, so this is the part where I'm starting to think that Maryanne must have picked up the bottle, before she got on. Like, this must be a drinking conviction. This must be a mixer, a wine mixer or something, because, that's what's going on. It just seems to be very boring, whatever she's at. Might be a wine mixer because she's into wine. We'll get into that in another video. But I will say, I don't, Maryanne, now you're starting to threaten people. Now you're starting to talk funky again like you were to Dr. Umar, talking about how you're going to pull up at FDMG, how you're going to pull up at the CCC and you're going to go ahead and burn that bitch down like the Joker. Yeah, you're going to blow it up? Burn it all down to the ground. That's what you're going to do. Maryanne out here riding. All 4'11" of Maryanne. Yeah, she gave up her height in one of these videos. I don't know if it was one of her relationship videos or whatever, because she's scamming her friend, and I'm going to get to that in another video. Ooh. Yeah, Maryanne stands at a whopping 4'11", 126 pounds, apparently. I'm like, wow, that's not doxing. That's information she gave out here.
What did I tell you, channel member? People that are hurt people try to hurt others. These people have nothing going in their life.
Maryanne. I understand what it's like to have that short, complex thing. I stand tall at 5 feet, okay? So I get it. I get it when you want to feel big and tall for the day. You go out, you just huff and puff with your Afro puff. Like, I get it. But see, what happens when you buck and then somebody buck back? That's what's happening with the internet. You bucked and then the internet bucked back and said, okay, we ready. Come on outside. And now you mad because public information about your father has been made known and reported on. It's not like it's never been reported on. It was in the news, girl. But we got wind of it. Shout out to My Chaos Brew, to Tripsy. They just looked some information up online. You said you have personal information on us. I'm just going to assume you mean me as well. That's being sent to you of a voicemail about paying rent, and you can't talk about Umar or Candace Owens if you can't pay your rent. Who said I can't? Maryanne, when you going to meet us outside again? We already picked out your outfit, girl. Don't forget to put on the FDMG belt. It's the heavyweight champion one. The one Umar made especially for you. You ought to feel so special, girl.
Okay? They sit on YouTube to tear others down when there's nothing happening.
Girl, come on
what the
outside.
hell were you doing last week in that bar when you were drunk and going off about how dishonorable Lennon Honor was? How terrible and backstabbing and conniving of a person he was. He was the worst of the worst. Lennon Honor, I'm telling you, he was the devil. Lennon Honor could not be trusted. Oh, Benedict Arnold Lennon Honor over there. I mean, he was the worst person on earth last week.
That's what she said.
That's what you're talking about. And all of a sudden, I guess that just didn't happen.
Okay. During this ordeal, do you know how many information I got on some of them? There's a channel member. She went on and went in and went in. And they send me a voicemail of this lady who can't make her rent. Madam, you can't make the rent, but you have time to degrade others. How you could sit and make video on Umar and you can't even make your rent? Last time I checked, I'm
still wondering who the hell you calling a madam? That's an old hoe. How dare you, you old heifer? mercy. Y'all, this channel member, Maryanne, when you say stuff like that, it makes me believe that you're not talking about me because I've never been a channel member of yours at all. I got my own thing running over here. As a matter of fact, 2 channels. Can you believe it? You can't make this up. Yeah, Maryanne, pay my damn rent.
This Owen was a homeowner, and you're degrading this woman. You had
Candace Owens can kiss my ass. Maryanne, you can join her. Don't ever think you're scaring me. You understand me? You 4'11" little Napoleon complex like short midget. I stand tall at 5 feet. I'm taller than you. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about this. It's finally somebody I'm taller than. Maryanne, are you gonna play the voicemail or what? How long are you gonna leave us waiting on that? She got information on people, y'all. She got information on people because people digging dirt and sending voicemails. Where's the damn voicemail? Where is the voicemail? Maryanne, that would be a great birthday present for you to play that voicemail for me tomorrow. Go ahead and play it, girl. You got 3.5 million in the state. Play that voicemail, girl. Play the voicemail.
a voicemail of this lady who can't make her rent. Madam, you can't make her rent, but you have time to degrade others. How you could sit and make video on Umar and you can't even make your rent? Last time I checked, Candace Owen was a homeowner and you're degrading this woman. You had a lot to say about me. Over here, I have not disrespect any content creator.
Mary, I have a whole lot more to say about you. Especially if you never play that voicemail, because then you're just throwing out idle threats. Girl, don't threaten me with a good time. Come on, play that voicemail, girl. 3.5 million sitting in the state and multiple properties. Play that voicemail. I love how you think saying that, made you sound good. Like you thought it made you look good. I got information coming in on these people. Oh, really? Curious Minds wants to know. I'm asking for a friend. Maryanne, are you going to play the voicemail? That madam you talking about? How dare she call me an old hoe?
I have not bothered anybody.
Maryanne just keeps going on and repeating herself for the next couple minutes, so I just had to skip near the end.
And let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, when I go through something, I learn from it, and I take from it to make me a better person. And I have grown from this experience.
You should have never had to grow. All you had to simply do was give the right check.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do. Present the right information and not lie. Wasn't that hard. You just showed us the check, supposedly.
Thank you. Thank you for each and every one of you that supported me. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. May I continue to bring you educated content?
There's nothing educational. We've learned nothing from this, Maryanne, other than the fact that you're lying like hell. It's hot. Hell is hot. You are lying so bad. You know what God is going to ask you on Judgment Day, Maryanne? He's going to be like, did you have to even go there? Like, if you're doing this for a film, did you have to go there? Was this necessary? It's obvious that you lied. Was it necessary? This is your creativity at work. You want to talk about, educated content and you got voicemails on people. This is your creativity at work. This is the zenith of your creativity, Maryanne. You having to lie about a lawsuit, about a fake check, legacy home buyers. You dragged the whole company into this. You've named banks, one of which doesn't even exist anymore. All because you thought this was helping to bring down Umar when it wasn't. And then you turn around and repeat his talking points. This is the zenith of your creativity. So what you really mad at, Maryanne? The fact that you have no creativity or you have to lie to be entertaining? When you playing that damn voicemail, girl?
Entertaining content, not buffoonery, but content that would uplift you, content that will edify you, content that we could learn from.
You're right. People should be learning from your crash outs, Maryanne. Your channel is very educational right now. Every time people click back on your channel and you lose another 10 subscribers, people should know that, yeah, maybe you shouldn't lie to everybody on the internet. Maybe your channel really is educational.
Oh, dear Lord.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe you should get back to what you're supposed to be good at, which got critiques, but get back to making movies, make some films, engage in some side projects.
And may my space be a fun space and an enjoyable space. Once again, my sincere apology for me not making the right choice, for me failing you with my poor choice. But I can reassure you, moving forward, this will never happen again.
And I wish I could reassure you in getting you a glass of water so I could cure you of this dehydration. I mean, you seem to be really struggling to be getting to the end of this video, Maryanne.
Thank you for your support. I don't take any one of you for granted. Thank you for standing by me and supporting me. And I'm glad we can move forward from this check fiasco. Maryanne Laurent.
What?
This woman is effing crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Random University. What? You can't make this up, man. He said it best. He said it best.
If it's the truth.
Yeah, he said it. He said it best. This woman is effing crazy, Maryanne. We waiting on you to play this, to play that voicemail. I'm waiting on it. And you know I'm gonna be all over it like white on rice. I want you to play that voicemail, Maryanne. Before we get to Akabo, let's get to some super chats right quick. Because Akabo went in, y'all. This is so crazy. We got some supers. Thank you, user 225 for the $1.99. I can poison my future fortune cookies and give them to you, Jack. User 225, mama love you. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super. Umar, you got some cookies and snack cakes and cakes and pies and stuff coming your way. Straight from Little Debbie. Y'all. Oh man, Umar, if you make people mad, they're gonna know exactly what to put in your Swiss rolls so you can be pooping for a whole week on the toilet nonstop. You understand? You might want to tell your madams to calm the hell down. All of them. The audacity of Maryanne to call somebody a madam. Madam. Okay, madam. How dare you? All right, yeah. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super. I can't believe it. My K House Bruce sent the $10 super. Thank you. Meanwhile, she's building a winery and can't pay her taxes. See, Maryanne, this is why, you going in with this lie and you get mad because people calling you out on it. When you could have just said, you know what? I made the whole thing up. It was fun. And it kept living. We wouldn't have had much else to laugh at. But at least, it would have been what it was. She couldn't even chalk this up to, you know what? I was testing out my new script for my new feature film. Turns out it's a bit of shit. It's obviously not going the way I thought it would. But, in the beginning, I thought it was a great film. Like, she could have blamed it on her being creative towards a film. Nope. You couldn't even do that. And now you want to get information on people. So you're trying to step it up a notch, Maryanne, by saying that you're getting information on people. Voicemails and obviously secret recordings or something. And yet you can't seem to be bold enough to just go ahead and post it up. I mean, you put it out there. You want us to know that you're getting information on people. Why not put out that information you have? We're waiting, girl. My birthday's tomorrow. Go ahead and make my day, Maryanne. Make my day. Make this Madam's Day. You want to call me a madam. Yeah, shout out to my Chaos Bruce for the $10 super. Thank you so much. That's going to go. Listen, all proceeds will be going towards my birthday meal and dessert tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for supporting me here in the LLC. Hit the like button, y'all. Got another $1.99 super from user 225 411 because I got to call 411 to get this great grandma. We got to call 411. Maryanne said meet her outside, y'all. She coming with the dukes up. Yo, okay, madam. Oh, dear Lord have mercy. Jesus. Oh, man. My ancestor said it is important for her YouTube channel to grow so she can get more people to view her films. Rachel's ninth inning was like it had been filmed in her home. Black piano, gold couch. Yeah, I think there are all movies in her house, right? Or one of them houses. Y'all, this something else. Noah said Maryanne lying through her false teeth. Cheryl said Caleb, her wine cellar is a 5-bottle wine fridge in her basement. Sweet DJ, how you doing? I told you that she is never rearing will be stomping grapes into winery along with Debbie's 4 kids. The little boy was 4 years old. Y'all, she said that Debbie has 4 kids, and yet we don't even know if this person exists, let alone the kids, okay? Maryanne has literally made people up out of thin air. And then to say, oh, they do exist. Here's where they exist. There's an actual person that worked at this bank. Yeah, well, how do they know you? That's what you're not doing. You're not proving that they're connected to you. And yet you're getting information on people. So she's getting information on content creators, but she can't show us actual evidence that she filed a lawsuit. Like, go figure. But no. Let me sit here and put it out there that I'm getting people send me information on content creators all the time. Why aren't they sending you evidence that you've been sued or that you filed a class action lawsuit? Why aren't you providing evidence that Patrick Bishop is not only a real boy, but knows you and did anything regarding an investigation on a fake ass check? Why can't that information be sent to you? You know, information that we care about. You talk about getting information on content creators, but you're not getting information on this so-called ombudsman from this so-called settlement. You can't go to your bank and get a bank statement and get that information. Make this make sense? But you're getting information on content creators, Your Honor. Oh, Maryanne, I already have my statements lined up. I'm just waiting on you to just take that dare, girl. Drop that voicemail. Your Honor, this woman knew exactly what she was doing the entire time. She even had people sending information on everything but this check thing that she created out of nowhere. You know, it's funny how they didn't know how to read and research stuff, but not on the things that matter the most. No, on a voicemail. Drop that voicemail. I just really want her to play the voicemail. Yeah. I had Lady LeClaire had PayPal info for us scary old people. I don't have PayPal, you all. I have Zelle. All right. I have Cash App and Zelle. So if you guys want to send a Cash App, you can send it to $ Lady Luck Club LLC, and Zelle is to my email at ladyluckclubllc@yahoo.com. And I will put that in the chat. I don't have PayPal because PayPal suck. Y'all, whoo, child. Talk about scamming. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't do it. And then I put my Zelle. It all is for under the channel. It all falls under the channel. We try to do things professional up in here. So everything here goes to, and on the second channel goes back to Lady Luck Club. All right, so Zelle is for the email. The Cash App is Lady Luck Club LLC. I appreciate it, you all. Shout out to all of you all. My birthday is tomorrow. Cheryl's birthday is tomorrow. We had some birthdays past. Shout out to all of you all born in the month of March, to all the Aries. You all, we're going to be celebrating. We're going to get to it. Thank you all so much for the supers. I'm waiting on Maryanne Laurent to pay my damn rent. Y'all, let's get to Akamo TV because he went in on this. And we don't have the captions on yet. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hit the phone when you're ready. He was mad.
Drop something in the comments.
He speaks so mild, man.
Now, hands out. And I'm gonna say names today. That way we can set things clear. People can know exactly where people stand at, you know?
My
at least
lord.
where I stand at. I can't speak for everybody that I fuck with up on here, but you know, the people I deal with, I know we all, that's why I fuck with them, because we all we like-minded, and at the same time, we got our own minds and point of view that make us go, you know? We just seen through the bullshit. So it's a little puppet master that I'm seeing
Thank you
in the background that been dropping
Gadget.
the little videos with her low ass view count that been taking shots at us, you know? And I noticed with that, trying to put the battery in Maryanne and in Lene's back, you know? I ain't got nothing to say about Lene. I ain't been touching that topic. I sit back, I listen. But everybody know I had a lot to say about Maryanne, you know? And the reason why I had a lot to say because she came and lied to our face, you know? Even after we told her, don't care if you was doing a play and you just admit to it. Yeah, we talking about a little bit about her and who's the puppet master behind her. Who's been and I don't know if it's working, but I can see why she be getting emboldened lately. Because it's somebody putting the battery, her back, and then Lene back. Like I said, as far as that go, I don't know what they think the end game is. But I listened to this girl talk, right? And she hates everybody from what I take from it. She hates Leonard. She hates Honor. She hates Umar. She hates everybody that talk about Umar. She hates people that, like, in her fucking mind, she think everybody is trying to fucking kiss Umar's ass and get up underneath Umar's good graces. May have you. So, my opinion, you know, just to make it clear, if anybody
didn't How you doing?
know, I don't care for Umar. Nothing about Umar. You know?
Good
my job is not to I'm just showing awareness so people can stop donating to him. That's the easiest way to stop him is to stop giving your goddamn money to his fake dream. Now, if he want to be a comedian and make money off of that or a content creator, go get your fucking money. But scamming motherfuckers, that's a whole nother story. You know? But there was things that was said on this chick video that somebody sent to me where I felt like she was coming at me and other people I've been on a panel with, and about our criticism of Maryanne, you know? So she felt that way. Say names, but you know, she named other cats and she said it's the same playbook, right? Maryanne said little things, right, about people hiding behind avatars and all that, but she's listening to somebody that put up bullshit, and then I guess she's trying to tell Maryanne it ain't fair use that any of us is doing criticism on her stuff, you know? And the definition of fair use is you can give criticism. You ain't gotta like the criticism, but we can give criticism. That's copyright protected.
I don't understand why people think they own YouTube or the internet or they can control it. You understand that there are over 1 billion users on YouTube? You can't control free speech and expression or freedom of the press. If you don't like our U.S. laws, then get out of our country. I don't even know what else to say about that. It's called free speech. Fair use allows you to be able to recreate information that is made available to the public, to disseminate it. Incorporate it in your own original body of work. In order for you to sit here and to say, oh, it's a copyright thing, you have to prove that you're the original owner. So weaponizing federal laws while ignoring federal laws doesn't get you anywhere. It just makes you look dumber. It's as if these people are slow or something. We don't want Umar to succeed. We want him to go down, but we want him to go down the right way. So he can't get back up. We can't control the Umar Tardians that still want to give him money. You got people neglecting bills, trying to send Umar money just to get him to say their name. We know that. The problem is that we can't just stop them from doing it. Things have to fall in place. Evidence has to be shown to where they should decide on their own accord to stop giving him their hard-earned money. He's already shown that he's a scammer. He's been at this nonsense for over 14 years about trying to open a school. It doesn't take 14 years to open one. People in their right frame of mind know that. But when you have a cult-like mentality, this cult of personality, this herd mentality from this damn conscious community that think that they're somehow uplifting a black man by perpetuating the scam that's been going on for over 14 years, we can't just tell them stop giving him money. We have to expose him with the truth, with facts, with evidence, with documentation. Even lying by omission, the absence of evidence, the fact that he refuses to show people how he's spending their hard-earned money because he doesn't have a job. That's the best way to do it for him to be able to go down the right way. That's why people are irritated with Maryanne lying like hell about all this nonsense between her being sued by him and then her and 39 other people suing him in a class action. None of that is necessary. Umar is bad on his own. But her lies muddied the waters and it became nothing but a distraction. Because now it gives Umar leverage to say, look how bad the struggle streamers are lying on me. I'm never opening a school, but whatever. They keep lying on me. Because this cult, the Umar-Tardian cult, are going to believe whatever he says, regardless. So what does Doxing cult, the content creators do again? Other than give him more leverage? Who are you helping here? Umar can kiss my ass, but I want him to go down the right way. Not through lies and deceit, where people are lying about him suing them and all this nonsense that he can use against you. So why even start that nonsense? There's some people who do want to maintain integrity. I have done way too much research. And there's been a sharing of information across content creators across the community as well. Where we have put the spotlight on Umar and actually shown with documentation and evidence how he's scamming and he's fooling people, a whole community. And it keeps talking about, oh, it's only black money being used in this. And he can't even prove that. No one's challenging him because the cult members aren't going to sit here and challenge him. They're a cult. They have a hive mentality. They're not going to go against their own cult leader. So it's people like us here on YouTube. Uncle Mo and My Chaos, Rim, myself, Random You, Information Man Show, KKC, Jay Witt, all the people that have been reporting on Umar, Lennon, putting out the facts and the information to show people this is who this guy really is. You don't have to sit and lie on him. You just let the facts and the evidence speak for itself. We don't need his disgruntled ass girlfriends and love interests coming out here trying to throw mud in the water for what? And then they start focusing on what content creators are saying and not what's actually happening with him. And then they out here flip-flopping and all this BS. Child boo. That's what's it's so irritating about it. It's the sideline nonsense no one needs. No one asks for. Reporting on Umar, trust me when I tell you all, is enough. Doing proper research and putting out the facts on his ass is enough. He is monstrous on his own. Lying on him gives him leverage. Stop doing it. And if you don't say what somebody else wants you to say, some insignificant person, now you got to worry about being doxxed. But then they want to sit here and abuse federal laws to have people's videos and channels taken down. You can't make this stuff up. At some point, one day, they'll have to be forced to explain it to a judge in a court of law. Because people are going to get sick and tired and fed up with it. And they're going to clap back the right way. I can do videos all day. But if something happens and my information gets doxxed, there are a lot of things that's going to happen behind the scenes. And they'll just find out the hard way. And that's going to be the end of that. You never show your whole hand.
No. So, y'all going to see a side.
Crazy.
Like I tell anybody, who feels some type of way.
Yeah,
Like,
so
do
what
I
you
agree with
doing?
everybody in this? Nah, I don't even consider myself as part of the Umar sector, but I'm going to talk about who I want to talk about when I want to talk. I'll be respectful in some aspects depending on who they are. And when I say that, as far as elders and shit. But if you're old enough to get disrespectful, you're old enough to get violated. And I think people don't understand the difference between criticism and as far as this whole shit with this fake check, right? Unless somebody can come out and show that somebody forced her to produce this fake check to us, there ain't no excuse for that. And I don't know why this old elderly woman that's putting the battery in 2 other women back.
Yeah.
And my message to them is remember this, right? West Indians got a saying, those who carry you there won't carry you back. Meaning, your friends could lead you down the path or the road to hell. They ain't gonna lead your ass to salvation.
Not at all.
Up there talking about she ain't giving grace. Ain't nothing she could do. Ain't nothing she could do. It ain't harassment if it's the truth. And you don't like what people said about your family, as far as this, that's public knowledge what happened in Flatbush that night when them people died. How you think it feels for that 24-year-old who lost his life?
It's the fact that Maryanne, you weren't in court. You understand that news went, national. Shout out to my Chaos Bruce. Got the news video of what was reported in the news. And they showed your father in the courtroom and you weren't in the courtroom. Why weren't you there supporting him in court? I don't know if this is fake outrage or what. My father passed. I lost my father in 2023 from prostate cancer. But if you truly love your father and you felt that he was innocent of something, why weren't you in court supporting him? You weren't even there in the courtroom. It baffles my mind to where someone else lost their life and somehow that person's life is insignificant because it's your dad. Are you kidding? Thankfully, the law does not, see it that way. It sees it as, okay, a person lost his life because your father failed to uphold, city codes, city ordinances, and maintaining a building. That's how the law works. Facts don't care about your feelings, unfortunately. It just don't. And your feelings don't sit here and just fly in the courtroom like that. You're talking about a criminal matter where a person lost their life. Why should that person's life be diminished? Because it's your dad that decided to do what he did that led to him ignoring laws and allowing what happened with all these people being stuffed in a building. And you had people that were put in harm's way and someone lost their life. Why should his life be diminished because your father was the landlord? Are you kidding me? But she's an activist.
All that and
you can't make this up.
Woman put the battery in your back, and I'm gonna tell you about YouTube. They don't like people playing with them, try to use them for retaliation. You can't use the guidelines to try to push your agenda.
Hey, Artis, how you doing, honey?
This old lady, like, I don't want to play. I'm not playing her content. I'm just going to put it on the low.
This is the loudest he is.
Her comments and shit. But she's doing the same things that she claimed everybody else is doing. Doing the whole, people using her disparate, other people kind of like, listen, if this shit ain't happened between
Y'all see, this is the loudest. That's the loudest volume he is. Mo is just he's more mild and he's away from the mic. I let him know he gotta stay near that microphone. So I know it might be hard to hear, but this is the highest volume it is. Sorry.
Honors, Maryanne, and Lene, she wouldn't even have nothing to talk about. She'll find something else to talk. Big, and as far as the whole, hell was that?
Hey, Miss Independent, I didn't know you were in. Fight they want, fight they got. So Black Anonymous is asking, what are your thoughts about having positive exchanges with content creators you may not necessarily like or agree with? I have that all the time. There are content creators that I don't agree with everything they say. I'm apolitical. And yet I've had content creators that were on my platform that were more political. I could talk with liberals, I could talk with conservatives. I don't care if you voted Democrat or Republican. I mean, I do that all the time. I don't think that, you know, we weren't created and designed to agree on everything on every level. And that's the beauty of us all being different here. All content creators being different, having our own unique way of presenting content and presenting information. Some people are, more reactionary. Some people are, are more investigative. I do research. I love researching and reading and putting information together. Did a whole video analysis on FDMG versus LeBron James School. That type of content where I had to research and look up information, look at tax documents and make sense of that information to present to you all. That's the stuff that I like to do. Those analysis, the analysis and the breakdowns. There's some people that don't agree with everything that I say about people. I report on people and they didn't like the fact that I called Tiffany Henry super stupid. It didn't stop. At the end of the day, it didn't stop us from all supporting and listening to each other. Whether they like it or not is irrelevant. They don't have to pay my bills. Maryanne, you really don't pay my rent. I don't know why you think you do. So I can have interactions with content creators that I might not agree with everything they say. And that's okay. I think that is the hurdle that content creators have to get past. And when you have these newbies out here or people who are really not fit for social media, they don't have thick skin and they can't really take what they dish out. It's just that's when it looks like it comes off as if content creators can't get along because they don't agree. No, there are plenty of content creators that I don't always agree with that I get along with very well and have lots of interactions with them. And it's all right. And we'll say that while they're on a platform with me or I'm on their platform. I don't necessarily agree with that, but we'll see. I'll see it this way, you see it that way. And that's it. And we keep on with the conversation. This is where things get muddy. When you have content creators out here that get upset and they retaliate because you don't agree with them, and the next thing you know, they're doxing your phone number. They're trying to get information on you because they don't like how you made them feel like about something. Because that's what it comes down to. Not that you've done anything wrong criminally with them. Like they will never be able to prove that you broke the law. But it's because they feel some type of way. Then they want to go out and sit here and do some background research on you to get personal information on you. That's completely irrelevant. Just so they can feel they have the upper hand. That's what you have a lot of. They can't respect freedom of speech and freedom of expression, free press, free will. That's the problem. And those content creators, those people on YouTube, make it harder for those who do value an exchange of ideas, even if we don't agree. a healthy debate. They won't debate anybody. Those people, the YouTubers that do stuff like that, they don't debate anybody. And they'll be on YouTube for 1,000 years and their channel never grows. Because it always comes down to them wanting people to be afraid of them. They're going out of their way to have people doxxed. The idea that Maryanne will put it out there that someone's giving her information on a voicemail, I'm still waiting for her to play it. See, the thing, it didn't faze me. But it's kind of hard to have a positive interaction with somebody that's willing to do stuff like that. But yes, there are lots of content creators that I have interactions with that I don't always agree on everything or every view or belief that they have. And it's all right. The earth continues to revolve around the sun. I think you got to be able to handle that with maturity. This bullshit that, you got Maryanne and the other weird ass women doing, doxing people's information, all this other stuff. Child, please. I don't play that. I sue their asses to sleep peacefully and keep going. That's just kind of my remedy on that. But they do this because unfortunately, people get put in a situation where they might be intimidated by it. It might be intimidated by somebody sending a cease and desist letter to them. They may not understand fully what this means and what they have the right to do. It don't work on everybody, unfortunately. And there's just certain times where you have to realize if people are willing to do something like that, that's not a content creator I want to have an interaction with either way. Does that make sense? There's certain people on the internet you just stay away from and leave them alone. They're just going to be miserable and mad and angry and upset and try to retaliate and be vindictive and vengeful against everybody. If you're not kissing their ass, then I don't think it matters who you are. The end result is the same. They're going to try to get information on you to dox you, to try to shame and embarrass you, and that's it. It is. That's what it comes down to. And people like that, I don't personally have to interact with them. Thank God. Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question, honey. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Y'all shout out to my moms up in here. How you doing? Long time no see, honey. Yeah, the true narcissism is something else, y'all. Narcissism is something else. I think he was on a phone call.
From one of my homeboys that, like, when I first started with YouTube, and my other homeboy channel joined.
He's nowhere near the microphone.
Nobody made her give this man a fake check.
Hold on.
The same person. All you see is her fucking her comments popping up all over there, all nitty-litty best of friends with him. Now, fast forward, she hate him and he's the worst thing in the world. Crazy.
Mo, you gotta stay near that microphone, honey.
Nobody made Maryanne lie. Nobody made her do that. Nobody made her give this man a fake check. And then he apologized for what he did and left it alone, like she should have did. She should have apologized, left it alone, kept it moving. She doubling and tripling down because all of a sudden everybody hates this man so bad, but she platformed.
Oh, it's okay, honey. How you doing? Go get him.
Polite, a known convicted for child crimes. Known and convicted for child crime. Hours and hours of showing him scamming the community out of. And look, I ain't a math magician, right? But I think Honors would have got as many subs as he got if they didn't show on him. It was due. He did not get those subs because of them two people coming on here. He got those subs because of them two people on there. They would have that many subs. People would have went over and subbed to their shit. They don't even have a fraction of it. So
I agree with that. Lend and honor. So what Uncle Bo is saying here is basically Maryanne Laurent can't just walk around trying to take credit for boosting Lennon's numbers. Because if that be the case, why isn't her YouTube channel, equal or comparable? Not even 50% there. She's got less than what? 4,200? He's at 80 something thousand. Don't you think that if Maryanne could attract that type of following, she would have at least half of what Lennon Honor has? Shouldn't she be at 40,000 plus subs by now? I mean, that's the same with the other one. Shouldn't their channels be at least half of what Lennon has if they have the popularity that they think they have? Shouldn't they be halfway at where Lennon is? They claim that they gave Lennon all these subs. So they should be halfway there, right? It's the same thing I said about Maryanne's god-awful film, The Awakening. Even if you reported on Umar for a couple years, personally, I didn't know about her film. I didn't know about The Awakening until Lennon said something about it and encouraged us all to go over and support her ass. I would have never known about The Awakening or Maryanne or anything had it not been for Lennon on her. She didn't bring him views because she can't bring herself views. What she brought was a story that most of it turned out to be a false narrative. The only thing that was real was the god-awful film. Everything else seemed to be a lie. Because that's what happens when you lie about, two huge monumental things, especially pertaining to lawsuits and court class action lawsuits, anything dealing with the courts. And you have no evidence on that. And then the so-called fallback was, it was a settlement. I still need evidence on that. Yep. You had an ombudsman? Where's the documentation that someone was appointed? How is it that Umar has no staff, can't give himself a salary, but somehow FDMG LLC can appoint an ombudsman? And you don't think the public has the right to know, which they absolutely do? He doesn't have a board or anything, but he can get an ombudsman to represent FDMG LLC, the corporation. Make that make sense? It's the stupidity of it all. And they actually thought people fell for that like they didn't know better. Yeah, I went over that information about the ombudsman, not because I didn't know about it. I wanted you all to be informed about it because I know it didn't make any sense. And to understand that if an ombudsman was appointed, that you have the right to inquire about that appointment. Because Umar thinks that he only owes a response to donors and sponsors. So ask questions if you're a donor or a sponsor. You do have the right to know if they have an ombudsman appointed to do settlements. Because, donor dollars went towards Maryanne allegedly for $68,600. You would have the absolute right to know that. But see, that's if it were real. The fact that you have someone else trying to double down on this BS lie was even the bigger insult and buffoonery of it all. But for them to say, Lennon got all these views and subs because of us, did he? Because your channel should be halfway where his is. Y'all can keep hope alive on it.
I don't know where they get that from, but they keep putting that in their heads to make it seem like that. Like Hov said about being that, you made Hov make another Hov. You made him make yourself lit. They listening to this old lady. She's putting this bullshit in their head. Like I will.
I don't even want to know who the old lady is. I don't care.
Hey, this person do this and that person do this, and they smile and cry like, you hate this man so much. Just leave him alone. Like, why are you so infatuated? How y'all doing today? I got a few minutes left. Running around. Wanted to jump up on here because I doubt I'll be around later. A lot of shit on. Down the law as far as it comes to fair use.
Fair use is basically a legal doctrine that lets you use copyrighted material without permission in certain situations, like commentary, criticism, teaching, or parody. What matters most is how transformative your use is, whether you're adding new meaning or value. There are a couple of moving parts: the purpose of your use, the amount you use, and whether it affects the market for the original. That framing keeps your usage honest under the law. From there, context and good faith make your case stronger. So what kind of content are you working on for this?
I was addressing a comment, but can you say that again, because I wasn't recording? So can you repeat that back?
Of course. Fair use is a legal doctrine that allows you to use copyrighted material without permission in certain cases, like commentary, criticism, education, or parody. What matters is whether your use transforms the original by adding new meaning. A few key factors count: your purpose, how much you use, and if it affects the original's market. That keeps things grounded. In the end, context and good faith matter.
Okay. So I got a question. If I was doing like a YouTube reaction video or commenting on that, are you able to do that?
Yes, you can absolutely do that. Reaction videos and commentary are classic examples of fair use done right. The key is to be transformative, add your own thoughts, critique, or analysis. Also, don't use more of the original content than you need. If you're adding value or transforming it, that's typically where fair use thrives. Just make sure it's not a...
Lord have mercy, y'all. Akamo breaking down fair use laws. Yeah. Man, Akamo, they must have pissed you off some good, honey. y'all, oh, here's the law right here. Oh, this is how it's done. Sharing of information that needs to be shared here. Y'all. This is so crazy. Especially when the title of the video is Akamo Live with Mo. Let's set the record straight with the number 8 and 3 exclamation points. Oh, man, and I made him mad. Y'all. Don't let weird ass women get you to the point where it got you looking up laws. When you got to prove a point, you got to look up the law. Y'all, this is something else. As long as we're all learning. See, Maryanne, this is educational. We're learning about fair use laws. You know, it's federal laws. Something that you're not aware of at all. Maryanne, I hope you're listening and paying attention.
Straight repost.
So as long as I'm giving commentary, I alter it, it's legal. But if I just play it without doing anything to it, it's illegal?
That's pretty much the gist. When you're adding commentary, analysis, or transforming the original, like giving your unique take, that's where fair use typically applies. But if you just play the original without adding anything, that's usually not fair use. So keep those reactions and thoughts coming.
That's right. Keep it coming.
Thanks. I got another question, all right? Let's say, you know, my chat be getting a little lit, and it's I'm doing my regular, like just doing my show, and some people in my chat are in there giving criticism. Is that anything on my behalf?
As long as you're not endorsing or encouraging anything harmful or unlawful, your audience sharing criticism or opinions is just part of the conversation. Viewers can have their say. You're responsible for how you moderate it. So if something crosses a line, you might want to step in. But healthy back and forth from viewers, that's all good. It keeps your show dynamic.
It does.
Okay, so for instance, it was Lennon Arner had when it first came out about the fake check with Maryanne, it was people in the chat that was giving their criticism, and some was like kind of harsh. Is he responsible for what's in the chat if he don't see it?
In general, creators aren't automatically responsible for every comment that pops up in live chat, especially if you don't see it in real time. That said, platforms like YouTube do expect some form of moderation. If harmful or clearly inappropriate comments linger, it's good practice to remove them or set filters. But no, if you genuinely didn't catch something or it slipped by, it's not like you're legally on the hook. Just keep fostering a respectful space.
Exactly. See, here's the thing. Because free speech is a whole constitutional protected activity on its own. Free speech. We can't control what people say in the chat because we can't control people. Can we get an amen? You can't control what people say in the chat because you can't control people. The only thing I can do is if I see a comment or if my mom see a comment, I have the best mods on YouTube. The only thing we can do is have the comment removed. And if it's heinous, block the person, to which we've done. We've had to do that in the past. But we can't do that until the comment shows up. Otherwise, we have no way of knowing what this person is going to say and do. I have literally had derogatory terms, and I'm talking about being called the NIGGER word. I had my life threatened by the candy ass cult members. Threatened. My life threatened by candy ass cult members, by the Candace Owens cult. You think that stops me from giving my commentary? Candace Owens can still kiss my ass. But I can't control what those people, even the ones that sit their threats towards me, I can't control that they put it in there. All I can do is react to it by removing them and blocking them. And you know what some of them will do? They'll create another profile and comment on a different profile, doing whatever they can to try to spam the chat and to try to take your attention away so that you acknowledge their existence somehow. Because, you know, dumb bots do dumb things. And then you talking about someone making a threat against me in my life. So if someone says something that they don't agree with Maryanne Laurent, you know, Maryanne, what are you going to do? You cutting your comments off does not mean that people won't have that criticism. You just don't want to see it. The criticism is still there, though. People are still going to say what they want to say. They're just going to say it in someone else's chat. They're going to say it in the comment section of somebody else's video. You're not stopping anything. You're just rerouting people to bring the commentary to someone else's live streams. These are the same people that think that they're growing their channel based on their name or affiliation with Umar Johnson, when they're not, because you don't have 80,000 subs. Not even 40. Hell, I'm trying to get to 50. But I don't claim to have any affiliation with Umar Johnson either. These are people who are claiming that they've had some affiliation, some relationship, some association with Umar Johnson. And they still can't get to 40,000 subs. It's funny how, you know, they can't get to 40,000 subs. But they think that they've contributed towards Lennon Honor having almost 80. Because, you know, reasons. And somehow he has to control every single person. Sometimes his live streams can have easily 1,000 people in the live. He's supposed to be able to control 1,000 comments coming in from 1,000 people. You know how unrealistic that is? No judge in the court of law would even deem that to be reasonable. It's not reasonable. And sometimes you just need a little bit of logic and just good judgment. Things have to be reasonable and make sense, even for it to be a legal matter. For it to become litigious, it still needs to be within reason. That's not even reasonable to expect one person to monitor a live stream with over 1,000 people in it, and everything that they're saying is absolutely ridiculous. It's not reasonable. It's not even feasible or possible. And even with mods, 1,000 people is still 1,000 people. There's only so many comments you're just going to catch. So if I've had comments come in where people threaten my life, and the only thing I could do or hope that my mods have done is to block and remove those people, how do you expect Lennon Honor to catch every comment that comes in when he's got 1,000 people sometimes in his live stream? The reasonableness of that expectation is stupid. And no judge would ever even hold him accountable for that. Once again, you got these wannabe YouTube attorneys sitting here telling Maryanne and the other one all this nonsense, and they haven't gone to anybody's law school. You know, they think they know so much. Now Uncle Mo got the Breakdown Fair Use Act. Oh, man, I love it.
It's as best you can.
This is crazy.
So as long as you try to keep it contained, you good.
Exactly. As long as you make a good faith effort to maintain a respectful environment, whether that's setting up chat filters, moderating when you can, or having community guidelines, you're doing your part. No one's perfect, but effort goes a long way.
Okay, I appreciate you. Another thing, is it considered harassment what the chat is saying on your behalf, even if you didn't comment?
If the chat is acting on its own, it's not typically considered that you as the creator are harassing anyone. However, if you knowingly allow or encourage harassment, it can reflect badly on you. It's all about your response. If something crosses a line, stepping in to address or moderate it helps show you don't condone it. So it's not harassment on your behalf unless you let it slide or fuel it.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you.
You're always welcome. I'm glad to help out if anything else comes up, whether it's about your show or anything else, you know where to find me.
Thank you.
Anytime. You take care and we'll catch up again soon.
Yes, because so I let that dialogue play out because it was brought to the attention thinking that what's said in the comment section, that he was held liable for that and that could have shut his channel down, which, as you heard, that's not true. I mean, it is his duty to moderate the channel and to make sure that we keep it respectable, but he's not liable what somebody else is thinking or saying until they actually do it. Then it's his job to come in and police it. But the threats that's getting pulled out there to try to snatch people channels, the backdooring that's been going on, and then playing victim to throwing the rocks and then hiding your hands, that's all the filthy stuff they doing. And then they doing stuff like they're crying wolf first. So they'll do something and then cry about it.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so glad he said that. Uncle Mo, how you doing, honey? I'm so glad you said this, Miss Coco. Y'all remember Hustle Man 96? That boy ain't been back in my chat since then. I don't even know if that was a man or a woman. I just went in. I always say to the trolls and the bots, you enter my chat at your own peril. That is my disclaimer. I say that more so with Candace because her cult members are dumb. It's so much. They're so dumb. The Umar Tardians is a special kind of slow, but Candace Owens got more cult members, of course, because she's got a whole lot more subs over there. So her cult members are really dumb. So they will come in with death threats and everything else because she doesn't care. Lennon Anna does. He does monitor his chat very well. And even when it's heavy, him and his mods stay on top of it. They do the best they can, and he does not perpetuate, harassment or threats or any of that. Candace Owens could give two craps. Hell, Umar has given out people's addresses and sent the old Goonie Goon squads after people. So what we talking about? That's one thing that baffles me. Umar Johnson himself has gone live and given out people's addresses and doxed people and then sent people after his oppositions. And somehow they didn't report his ass to the feds for doing that dumb shit. But someone said something in Lennon Honor's chat that he probably didn't even see or catch. All of a sudden, he's the worst of the worst. But you didn't report Umar Johnson to the feds for giving out someone's address for the purposes of them being harassed and for inciting violence towards that individual. You know what the actual law says and considers to be a crime? You didn't report him to the feds for doing that because shouldn't he have already gone to court or something over this? I mean, he's in videos giving out people's addresses. You won't believe this. Did y'all know that Umar Johnson himself is in videos giving out people's addresses? Somehow, some way, in some shape, form, or fashion, he's saying weird ass women didn't bother to report him to the feds though for that. Because he should be in jail, right? They provided no evidence that they reported him. No proof, no nothing. And Umar's in videos doing this. They're trying to say someone came into Lenny's chat. And sometimes you get the Umar Tardians who come into your chat and say dumb things. They give the impression that they are trying to hold Umar accountable. Then they'll say something, and then they'll try to report your video. And they might do it from a different profile. The whole time it was them, though. See, I've been doing this too long to know you will get the cult members come in under other profiles, and then they'll say and do dumb things in your chat in hopes that your video gets taken down because, you're talking about the cult leader, right? That they're taken care of because he doesn't have a job. Like I said, I'm not here to convince cult leaders, cult members of anything. That's not for me to do. It'll be a waste of time and energy to try to change the mind of a cult member. But they will come in for the sake of their cult leader. And because they don't care about free speech or expression or the concept of hypocrisy or how to spell or define that term. No, they don't care about that. And they will come in under different profiles and ruin your chat and then have it reported. Because that's how dumb cult members that have no point to prove behave. That's how they act. But Umar gives out people's addresses and incites violence and sends out his Oguni Goon squads to go out to people's houses and to pull up. Yeah, no, that's okay. And somehow no one wants to report him to the FBI for doing that bullshit. Make it make sense. That's why I said, who needs to lie on Umar when he breaks the law by his damn self and puts people's lives in danger? When he's out here doxing people and cyber harassing and targeting people. But somehow, no, you got to protect Umar's ass because reasons. He never gets reported to the FBI for that. You can't make this up. Hustleman 96 told me bye. That girl, bye. I was like, boy, shut up. He was so mad at me, Uncle Mo. I asked Hustleman 96, drop the link to the website. What's the school's website at? We're still waiting on that URL. Hustleman 96 has not came back to the chat. You enter my chat at your own peril when you coming in dropping that bullshit. I'm gonna clap back. Every so often, I'm gonna just entertain the trolls a little bit. I do it with the catty ass cult members too. It's fair game. But I will clap back and give them a little attention because that's what they want. They want some attention. They don't like my response. They expect it to be just a whole bunch of nonsense. It's like, no. This recording thing is two-way. You enter my chat at your own peril. Yeah, because, this video is going to be seen on a public platform. They act as if nothing happens to them. That's baffles me. It's so baffling to me. Husband 96, where the hell you at? Yeah, he said, no, I was waiting on Husband 96 to tell me what the website is for FDMG. Because, Husband 96 thinks that LeBron James schools taking 7 to 8 years to open is equivalent to FDMG when it's not. LeBron James have multiple locations and they were built from the ground up. Not the same thing. He also has proof that he was actually building schools. And the proof of it is the schools are up and functioning and operating. Yeah. And he's not charging anybody. Why is Umar trying to charge $500? Umar, you could just get your ass a job and teach an art class online or something. Like you would think he would just be like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going to do something online and be done with it. No. Too easy. Because he's an idiot. Umar, you suck ass. Can't make this up. Online classes is the easiest option for him at this point because the buildings are not going to pass inspection. But his pride and ego won't allow him to think clearly. And the Umar Tardians are dumber than he is. Can't make this up. Hustleman 96, where you at? Mama's asking for you. He's at $600 now. Oh, Lord. You can't make this up. Now it's going to be $600 a month. LeBron James school is free, Hustleman 96. Yeah, that school is free. Parents don't have to pay LeBron James $600 to go to I Promise. I did a whole analysis on that. And Hostman 96 could have just watched the video breakdown of the analysis between FDMG and our promise schools. LeBron James does not charge parents $600 a month to go to those schools either. As a matter of fact, he gives the kids free uniforms, supplies. They get a bike and helmet. Hell, they get a scholarship to college depending on which school they're going to. You can't make this stuff up. He's got sponsors galore. Umar's not even smart enough to say, you know what, let me at least open this up to stop saying that I'm only taking it from the black community. The same community I don't want to give expense reports and show how money is being spent. And how does it help when that same community is sitting here too busy doxing content creators, but they won't report Umar Johnson to the FBI for putting out people's addresses and inciting violence and for people to have somebody pull up on them at their house. Umar, my community is not for play. My neck of the woods is not for play. This is not the hood to have somebody pull up over here. It's not it. You can't make this up. Never mind if the person is trying to pull up gets shot by cops or SWAT or anything. So he putting two people's lives in danger. The target as well as the perpetrator going out to these people's houses. They step on somebody else's property. Child, stand your ground laws are going to apply in full effect. They're going to walk away with a hole somewhere in their body. And you think Umar cares? No. You see, Maryanne, Umar is horrible on his own. You don't have to lie. You could have just reported him to the feds, but you didn't.
They act like, oh man, look what they're doing to me. I'm the victim when they're the ones out here forcing that. And as far as I cut that. So some this right here saying that maybe the old lady got finessed. I don't know her story. Maybe she did, but like I said, the hate for this dude is crazy. The way she feel about him, that he's the worst thing in the world. Like, oh man, Arna is just a crack. He's this and that. Like, at the end of the day, this YouTube, from what I can see, I'm speaking from the outside looking in. You know, this is his. First off, all of us on here that's getting monetized or do YouTube, this is like a business. You know, this is your job. He's doing it to get paid. So I don't see why do you expect that man to do more than what you're doing. Exactly. Like, unless he's saying that he's doing it for charity, I don't think he should be held accountable. Like if he's doing some community activist stuff, I don't know if that's what he's into. If one of y'all know, y'all could put it in the chat. But to be counting his pockets and worrying about him getting super chats, people are giving him super chats because they like his content. No matter what the content is, he found his niche. His niche is, you know, talking about what he talk about. Other people's niche is sports. Other people's niche is cars. Whatever it may have you, that's his thing. That's his niche. Hate it or love it, that's his thing. Nobody's telling you got to click on his content and consume it. Nobody's telling you got to hit the super chat button. But another word to the wise, you cannot talk about content and using content when you're using a bunch of other people's content on your shit. What's up? I'm just doing a quick live. I heard somebody video they made about me and a couple of other people that be on panels together and they feelings about how we talk about other people, but then somehow in their mind we work for Umar.
What?
Or want to work for Umar.
Who works for Umar? I don't work for his Oompa Loompa dumbass. That's such an insult. I hope was I on this panel on Kamo? Who works for Umar? Who the hell works for Umar over here? Not in the Lady Luck Club. Umar, you can walk off the face of this earth and I will not lose a second of sleep. You understand me? You slob of a roly-poly of a little Debbie snack cake. Who the hell worked for Umar? What? Come down to that. All of us, Uncle Mo. Umar, you could drop right now. Would not bother me. I hope I'm heard loud and clear. Umar can drop right now, and I will not lose a second of sleep tonight. He does not pay my bills or have to raise my children. Hey, what's going on? What? To work for Umar? Maryanne Laurent lied. The end. Umar Johnson is still a piece of shit and a scammer. The end. I mean, what is so difficult about that? Two things can be true at the same time. You know, one of these things is like the other. Now we work for Umar because we call Maryanne Laurent a liar because she lied. Oh, no. Maryanne, did you report Umar to the FBI when he doxed somebody's address and sent out the old Goonie Goon hit squad on them? Did you take time to do that? How about when you were sitting here letting him ruin your film, as you put it? Did you report his ass to the cops when he physically manhandled a woman, according to you, and threw a woman out of a hotel room? Did you call the police? Did you allow her to call the police? I'm trying to figure out why the opportunity to hold him accountable with law enforcement is being passed over. And we work for Umar? The F you say? Yeah, this is unbelievable. You can't. The hell we work for Umar, so all of us work for Umar now. Oh, the geriatric Umar society. You can't make this. The Umar Johnson geriatric society, boy, they strike again. Now we all work for Umar. But their asses had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to have him reported to law enforcement, to the authorities. Can we talk about the things going on that was alleged to have occurred with the mother? So when he leaves and you got these people in the house looking after the mother, right? For some reason, they didn't notify the fire department, the paramedics to have the mother removed from the home and protected against Umar, you know, because that was a whole missed opportunity with that. Why didn't that occur? That's an opportunity for him to go down the right way, and they don't take it. It's supposed to be elder abuse and neglect, though. And yet, the opportunity to notify the authorities while his ass is out of town or on a flight or something, you know, opportunity where you would have to be able to notify paramedics, get her out the house, clear the house out, get her family members there, you know, maybe file something, have a social worker sign, a guardian, when they go in to see signs of abuse and negligence. Then the state can kick in, get an emergency hearing, you know, opportunity for all that to happen. And when they don't take that opportunity, oh, I was protecting Umar. But we work for Umar. It's got to be, boy, this got to be the land of Willy Wonka. Now I know how the Oompa Loompas actually feel. You can't make this shit up. Now we work for Umar. When you've had these other people, these other people that have had nothing but time and opportunity to report him to the authorities, and they didn't do it. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, y'all, make that make sense. Shout out to JD Informer, y'all. How you doing, honey? Shout out to JD Informer, you all these fantastic content creators rolling through. Oh, Lord have mercy. We're not going to be too much longer. I just wanted to play a little bit of this. Come on, setting the record straight for real. Now we all work for Umar because Maryanne Laurent lied like hell.
Said a little bit of both, that we want to work for Umar or work for Umar, and we upset that we can't get next to Umar, which I don't know what we'll give him that, and that we pretend when we give criticism of Umar.
It's such an insult.
Jay, what's up, man? I caught your video, man. Good work, man. Good work.
I feel so insulted.
Yeah, it's the that's what the person said. It's an old woman that never shows her face, but she's really trying to put the battery in Maryanne back and then Lene back.
Lord have mercy. We all work for
Umar. In her head is Umar is somehow manipulating everybody. She even sent as far as saying the check that this one is real. It's just that one of Umar flunkies gave the check to her.
Yeah, it's funny how they both, you got two weird ass women saying this. And then, guess what? They never do. Never have Maryanne Laurent produce bank statements to prove that the check was cashed and deposited into her account. Because her bank statements would show what she deposited. It's the aspect of needing to lie about something so dumb after you already said that the conscious community are too afraid to sue Umar for any reason. Look how they handle Polite like a feather. Or Malachi York. He's a great man to Umar. Umar calls Malachi York a great man. The F. And somehow we work for that nonsense. That slob of bullshit roaming the earth. Umar is slugging across the land. Leaving his Goonie Goon juice slime all over the planet. And they think we work for that. I don't work for somebody that doesn't barely bathe or brush their teeth. The audacity of you. Don't ever put me in that basket for as long as you live and breathe. You geriatric woman of Umar Johnson. Don't you dare put me in that basket. A liar is a liar all day. I have no problems calling one out. The idea that you think giving over personal information to Maryanne Laurent and her thinking, I'm just going to make this random statement about having personal information and voicemails and blah, blah, blah against people somehow supposed to scare someone. That's really what's laughable to me. No, I'm calling your bluff. I want you to post that shit up. Maryanne, when you have 3.5 million sitting somewhere in assets, the last thing you want to do is set yourself up to really have to pay up a hefty judgment. But post that voicemail up, girl. Because you letting these weird ass women get you effed up. Because they think they know laws. They think they're attorneys. It's funny how they're not. I don't care who you work for. What level of government you work for is irrelevant. Because when you stand before a judge in a court of law, if you're not an attorney, you don't know what you need to know. You're certainly not going to win. And I'm a fighter. I'm very persistent. Maryanne, you going to post that voicemail or what? Because throwing out empty threats, child, that doesn't even ruffle my feathers. I want you to do it. I want you to post that up. Whoever keeps sending you personal information on content creators, I wish they would post that up. I'm going to call your bluff. And then the rest of us content creators will know exactly how to handle that too. We all work for Umar Johnson. What an insult.
But this old lady is really trying to put what time tonight? I got a couple of things I gotta do.
Yeah, had it was two.
Yeah, we all don't like Umar, don't care for Umar. And I told you I changed my stance. Now we tell you the truth and you still want to donate to Umar, then fuck it. Give him your money.
Yeah, how he treats his daughter. He's a non-existent parent that didn't raise his own kids, that don't talk to his own kids, that treat his daughters like crap. According to the geriatric society of Umar Johnson, these women are going in his home, being a caretaker and all. And they're saying that he's being negligent and abusive towards the mother. Okay, but you could have gotten her out the house. The moment he leaves, we're going to get you up out of here. Got paramedics coming. It's like 10 minutes away. Then I'm going to call your other kids. And they're going to get you up out of here. And then we'll make sure they go to court. And they're going to get a protection order and everything. And then the police are coming, so they'll be able to see you and get photos and get all the evidence and everything. What? Why would anyone want to be affiliated with an Umar Johnson unless you were an Umar Tardian? Why would we want to be affiliated with him? Because Maryanne Laurent lied about lawsuits and a check. So in their world, two things can't be true at the same time. I guess, because reasons. It's like the man. That's worse than you saying you got a voicemail of a madam saying they can't pay rent and Candace Owens and Umar and blah blah blah. Saying that we work for him. You're insulting us. Now you're just insulting us. It's so disgusting. Umar will never be an eighth of the man that my father was. When he can't take care of his own grown kids, and then we see a caretaker, 20-something-year-old caretaker, that was there, that was attracted to him, and admitted she was attracted to him at 16. And he still let this girl go up in his house. I don't want to hear nothing about somebody working with a Umar. No, we don't have to. We don't have to work for him. We know how to call out the BS. But don't put us in that basket and say we work for that fool. It's disgusting. Maryanne didn't have to lie and say anything about a lawsuit or a class action. She could have just kept doing it with her films or whatever else she was putting out. And it could have been the truth. Why didn't she release her so-called videos that she did behind the scenes from Awakening? Why she didn't release those videos? Maryanne, instead of you talking about a voicemail, why don't you drop those videos? Those behind-the-scene videos? Why don't you drop that, girl? You talk about meet you outside. Drop them videos behind the scenes. What Umar was doing all this heinous stuff. Wouldn't you want that to be released to the public so people can truly see what he's like behind doors? The Umar Tardians can see for themselves. This man is a monster. Why wouldn't you want to drop those behind the scene videos from Awakening, Maryanne Laurent? As opposed to you saying you've got voicemails of content creators talking about can't pay rent, but you won't drop the videos from behind the scenes of the Awakening. Well, Umar is allegedly sitting here hitting on all the women on set, I guess. Drop them videos. What are you going to do? Get mad? The lawsuit wasn't even real. There's no NDA. So what are you bound by? What type of gag order are you under? Seriously. If the lawsuit, the settlement, if none of this shit is real, then there's no NDA either. So what do you have to be afraid of? What you scared of, Maryanne? Why don't you drop them behind the scene videos from Awakening? Let us see what Umar was like behind the scenes on the set of this film. Drop that shit, girl. And then drop that voicemail. I'm trying to figure out why she didn't drop that. I'm just saying, she could have put that out there. Y'all, she said Umar was out here doing the most on the set of Awakening. Okay. She said, I got the footages. Okay, post it up. Post that up. Since we already work for Umar or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Post up those videos, Maryanne. Why aren't the other weird-ass women encouraging you to do that? Yeah, we're going to show everybody what he's really like. Let's show the full truth of Umar Johnson. I got these backstage videos that y'all need to see. He did some disturbing stuff in these videos. You think I would keep that a secret? And I don't have to by any law or any standard or any NDA? Hell no. I'm posting it. They won't do that. Funny how we work for Umar, but they won't do that. They sitting on a treasure trove of evidence about Umar and what he was like on this film. But they won't show those video footages. But they want to see him talking about a voicemail.
Now I gotta go take my damn son. As soon as he come in for school, we gotta head right back out. He should be coming in here anytime soon. And then I gotta knock out shit for my senior chief package. Umar, she hates this one. The only people she act like she like is what's her name? Lene and Maryanne, but you could tell she trying to use them, but she could see she could really put the battery in Maryanne back. And then she think Leonard's supposed to take the money he get from the chats and donate it to charity or some shit. So she was saying he need to do give backs and stuff. I didn't know his ass was a non-profit. He do the chat to feed his family. Like, we know that's his business plan. So it worked for him. Get his money. If you don't want to donate to him, don't donate to him. If you want to donate to him. I don't see why they care. She just seemed, she keep bringing up some other dude crying about him, saying he was paying to be next to Umar and stuff. Like, she seemed real deranged and unhinged, bro.
This is insane.
That's crazy. It's crazy how people let people control them. That's the part that kills me. At the age that we at, that you would let people control you. Like, that's my biggest talk about your wife can stay there when she don't want to come home to you and shit. Like, all types of this weirdness. All types of weirdness. Like, it's funny. Stupid. Let's start there. Then the other dude was see me in New York. I could tell he obviously, when he see my background, know where I'm at, and then wait till I leave and be like, I'm over here, come meet me, tough. Like, bitch, I'm one of them. You catch me in traffic, we'll handle it from there. I'm not going to willfully go looking for you, because then I'm gonna have to fight those charges.
Y'all know we don't need to do that. First of all, people too old. Maryanne talking about meet me outside was hilarious. But Maryanne, you too old for that. We're not meeting you outside. We want you to play them backstage videos of Awakening, though. We want you to play the behind the scene video footage of Umar being deplorable. You know, because you want to take him down. You won't play that. If you got actual video footage of him being deplorable and doing things that probably would be borderline criminal, why not play it? I mean, it's not like you've reported him to the feds or anything, because you have no evidence on that. You can't even prove that you tried to sue him. No, but we're the ones working for Umar because of reasons. We're not gonna always say the things that other content creators want us to say. I don't really care about this other content creator, whoever this disgruntled woman is. I could care less. If she's trying to dig up information on me, you got to uphill battle, girl. And then you still have to face whatever consequence comes from that. But yet you won't encourage Maryanne Laurent to release the behind the scenes video footages from the film. Make that make sense? Wouldn't that be the smoking gun? Y'all, this stuff you just can't make up. If Umar was doing things that was just absolutely heinous on the film of Awakening, and Maryanne Laurent have backstage video footage, she's got photos, she's got evidence, and she can't even prove that she's taking him to court and suing his ass, then why not show the video footage? You want to put out information on somebody that could get them hemmed up. You would rather go after content creators because you don't like their criticism, but you don't want to actually utilize evidence of Umar being deplorable. You don't want to put that out, and somehow we're working for Umar? No, I think Maryanne works for Umar. Maryanne seems to be working for him. She's definitely trying to throw him a bone with this interview she did with the guy that works with the city. I think that was all done for her to try to throw Umar a bone. Maryanne acts as if she works for him. You can't make this stuff up. Who is behind? I don't know. I think I get him confused with the other person. Sonetta and Tariq Nasheed, those are two different people, right? I have no idea who's behind him. And that's the thing. It's like information that we need to know, we're not getting. Like, we need to see what happened behind the scenes of Awakening. If it was heinous and Umar was running around here, assaulting women and all this other stuff, why wouldn't you want us to see that? To see how deplorable he truly is. But you're gonna play a voicemail. You're gonna put out a voicemail, say you got a voicemail of a content creator talking about rent. Girl, y'all see how the priorities just asinine and ass backwards? The Umar Johnson Geriatric Society striking back again. You can't make this up. Let's get some comments in, y'all. It's crazy. This is crazy. Oh, child. Shout out to Laura. Happy birthday, Lady. Thank you, Laura. Shout out to my mod. And Laura is the system admin here for StreamYard. Be careful of emails, Laura. People might try to, send you voicemails and me talking about I can't pay rent. Because, I think that's it's so stupid. But now we work for Umar now. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Maryanne sits on a treasure trove of, backstage video footage of Umar being deplorable. You can't make this up. You're not going to get on her about that? You're not going to encourage her to release that at all? Are you serious? Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Thank you so much, you all. Shout out to Cheryl. Shout out to all of you all who's had a birthday, y'all. It's something else. Noah said we need to get that 411 budget smurf out of here. It's a mess. Lawson, how you doing, honey? Wolves of Black Wall Street. It said way before my time. Yeah, I mean, who is behind Sonetta? That's the same one from that was in interviewing Polite. And y'all, shout out to Hood Horrors. He did drop a new episode of Polite video series on his channel. So we're gonna get to that this week. We are gonna get to it this week. So because this is what this conscious community is, uplifting. They call Polite, a brother and all. Umar thinks that he actually thinks that Malachi York is a great man. You're like, God, it's disgusting. Sonetta introduced us to Umar, Polite, Nature Boy, Young Pharaoh, and all these so-called conscious weirdos. Oh yeah, yeah. And y'all, Pharaoh just got out of jail. I don't know why that's news or anything. He shouldn't be going to jail. Pharaoh just got released from jail. Polite is still there. Nature Boy is still there. Malachi York is still there. Umar needs to be there. Like, you can't make this up. Oh, man. We're waiting on you, Maryanne, to drop those behind-the-scene video footage from Awakening. Look, your move. You want to sit here and hold Umar accountable. Show us the behind-the-scene video footage. You're not doing anything else with it but sitting on it. You can't make this up. Y'all, it's so crazy. Now we work for Umar. I can't believe it. I hate that BFC keeps letting him just tell lies on this show with no pushback. Oh, yeah, Breakfast Club sucks. Thank you, Jay, the informant. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm so excited, you all. Thank y'all so much for the support. The Breakfast Club platform in this clown. Maryanne sitting on a treasure trove of backstage video footage and says nothing. Won't even show us. It's negligent how Umar had women he's met at speaking events and online to come to his home to care for his mother. These women are professional caretakers. Exactly. One of them 25. The same age as one of his oldest daughters. You can't make this up. Once again, when he left that house and they had time and opportunity to get her up out of there because of all the negligence and abuse, they didn't take it. And then when fire department or police or paramedics or whomever showed up, that was, we got to protect Umar. But what the hell? But we work for this clown? The logic is gone for me. This person saying this, that we work for Umar, has lost their mind. They've lost their mind. They've lost their mind. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, man. The largest, in terms of audience, loudest platforms in this U.S. are always ignorant. Why is that? Y'all, Sonetta is the one that's pushed all these people out here. And I've been getting in this conscious community, in the whatever they think they're upholding for the last, 2-3 good weeks. Calling him out as a whole. When you won't hold Umar accountable and sue him, How do you expect everybody else to take you seriously? Can't take them seriously. They won't even take Umar seriously and hold him accountable. They had the opportunity to sue him. 40 people had the opportunity to sue him, and they didn't take it. Make it make sense? Child. It's something else. Something else, y'all. Thank you, Miss Kogo, for becoming a member. Happy early born day, Miss LLC. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. Dane says Sonetta is from House of Consciousness in NYC. Oh, okay, there you go. Ginger Spice, thank you for the 15 super. Oh God, happy birthday to you, Lady Luck. Wishing you many, many more. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Thank you all. Y'all, we got to do it. We got to get the birthday song in. Y'all, shout out to Uncle Mo TV. Make sure you guys go and support him. Shout out to Kogo. Support Kogo. As well as, oh, Lord. I want to make sure we get all the ones that we checked out today. Random University as well. So make sure you guys go check out these fantastic content creators. Plus, Jada Informant is in the chat. Uncle Mo TV in the chat. Thank you all so much. Oh, Wolves of Black Wall Street gifted 5 LLC memberships. Thank you so much for the support. Jada Informant just gave us a $5 super happy birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, man, it's going to be a good one. Cheryl, girl, I know you're going to have a good day tomorrow. She got her bread already baked, honey. Mama's got some lamb chops I'm eyeing. Oh, thank y'all so much for celebrating my birthday early. I am going to be live tomorrow as well. And we got a live stream I'm going to be doing this evening on Candice. I'm coming for you, you dumb alpha. Maryanne Laurent said that I can't talk about her. Girl, kick rocks. Shout out to Rim. Oh, how you doing, Rim? X-Files up in here. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to Rim. How you doing? Oh, honey, how you doing? How's it going? I heard you were doxxed. That sucks. It makes you have a record of everything. It's terrible. It's crazy. Oh my God. What's wrong with people? Now we all work for Umar. You got your info like child. It's so horrible. And all for what? Everybody, we're gonna check it. Oh, no seafood. Oh, honey, tomorrow it's a birthday tomorrow. We got to do lamb chops tomorrow. It's a specialty for me. On my birthday and maybe Mother's Day, I try to get lamb chops. So it's gonna be lamb chops tomorrow, y'all. Oh man, I'm ready for it. I haven't had lamb chops in a year. Yeah, it's like a once a year type of meal for me. All right. So I'm eyeing it up. Thank y'all so much. Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay, Rim? You got all the evidence. Good. And save it up. Keep it all together. S5 said she would check them tonight. I gotta catch up as well. Thank you for the $5 super, Laura. Shout out to my mods, you all. Fantastic. I have the best mods on YouTube. That's why I hold my mods down, because they are a blessing to me here in the LLC. And I appreciate you all. Okay, confession. I deliver Umar Little Debbie's on Thursdays. He don't tip. Girl, you better waste your money on Umar. He gonna say next time make it 2 boxes of Swiss rolls. Oh, good Lord. Oh man, y'all, let's get to the birthday song right here. And then we're gonna end it out and be back at it tomorrow. Because we are. Oh man, this has been absolutely amazing. Chick SOB. How dare you not tip? How dare you not tip, Umar? You clown. Somebody ordered you Swiss rolls and oatmeal cream pies. They didn't have to do that. That was a gift to you. You could have given her. Oh man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you all. Happy birthday to my birthday tweenie tomorrow, Cheryl. Y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all ready to get to the birthday song and end this out right? I want y'all to make sure you guys are hitting that like button and make sure you subscribe to the LLC and support all the fantastic content creators that came through. We have My Chaos Brew, Jay the Informant, Uncle Mo TV, Rim Rum is in the chat. S Files has a channel in the chat, one of my mods. I appreciate all of you all. Make sure you go and show them some support. And I got to check up on emails. I got to catch up, you all. So give me some time to catch up. Might not be tonight. And I got some errands to run tomorrow. So probably tomorrow afternoon. But give me some time to check up and I will catch up on my emails and stuff. But we're gonna go live with Candice after this. And if you can join, please do. But if not, I want you all to have a great evening. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Lady Luck Club's birthday is tomorrow. And I bless God for being able to live and see another year. Very grateful for all of you all supporting me here in the LLC. And make sure you sub to the LLC with Sweet Tea as well. And I'm going to get a video up there tonight also. So make sure you look out for that. But let's get to the birthday song. You guys have a great evening on your way out. Hit that like button. And until then, let's go. Hey! Lights right now. Happy birthday. Have a good evening.